Summer is in motion, and you don't want to miss a moment of it. With Bravado Wireless, get unlimited talk, text, and data at a price you can feel great about. This summer, go bold. Go outside, go barefoot. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to day number 1 for the 2018 Bravado Wireless Football Media Day, and we're in the afternoon session. I'm your host, Eric Shannon. Right now we have the Hulbert Riders, which is not too far down on basically between Tahlequah and Wagner, right on the other side of Fort Gibson Lake. We have today Jacob Bruce, senior, Preston Welch, senior, and Coach Joe Brown, his second year at the helm at the Hulbert Riders. Guys, thanks for coming up with us. We appreciate you being here. Coach Brown, we'll just kind of, start off building off last year, 75, second round of the playoffs, and you've got to be real happy taking that momentum into the offseason and then trying to keep that going into 18.
Yeah, the great thing is I'd say 90% of our team is back. We lost 2 starters on the offensive side, and really 2 to 2.5 starters on the defensive side, depending with the injuries and eligibility and all that.
Right.
So we pretty much have everybody back. The kids have worked extremely hard, and just moving forward, I think we're going to be really good.
Awesome. I like to hear, and I like to hear all the, having 90% of your team back. That certainly is going to help. Preston, let's talk about the off season and coming off the good year last year, off season wise, and then entering into 18. How do you feel?
Feeling great. Everyone, I think, is on the same track, and most of us have been there all summer long, lifting and getting our conditioning and doing all this. So I think going into this new season is going to be great.
All right, Jacob, I asked you basically the same question. I mean, had a good summer pride. I mean, good, good numbers. How do you feel coming into the season?
I feel real confident in our team this year. Like Coach said, 90% of the team's back. Everyone's been working really hard in the weight room, and everyone's on the right track, and everyone has their head on straight.
Right. That's good chemistry with everybody. You guys in the weight room getting ready for the season. Everything good chemistry. Everybody feels good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach Brown. Strengths for going into this season. What are your strengths?
The big thing is we have senior leadership, but most importantly, I think we're one of the few teams that has the ability to say we have every one of our offensive linemen back, including our tight ends.
Very nice.
Also, I have Jacob's back at running back. Our H-backs are back. Cooper Kenyon's moving to H-back from tight end, but that'll be a smooth transition for him. And I just think overall, offensively, we're going to be right where we were last year. We're not going to miss a beat. James Bruce has moved to quarterback, who was a receiver for us last year. And then I think defensively, being there for a year, on the, with the staff, we got a better understanding of what the kids are capable.
Right.
And I think our scheme defensively is going to be a lot better for us than what we tried to run last year. So I'm real excited about the whole gamut of the team.
Now, I mean, not to speak for Jacob here, certainly not to speak for him, but you rushed for 2,000 yards last year.
Yes, sir.
And you've got all your offensive line coming back this year. So are you just sitting there just going, let me get him, give me the ball, coach, give me the ball?
Yes,
basically,
I'm excited.
I mean, you've got to be pretty excited. You got all those big hogs in front of you ready to go. Now, evidently you ran for 2,000 plus yards. Now, as an ex-offensive lineman, you got to go up and give those big fellas some love. You got to buy them a Subway sandwich every once in a while, right?
Right.
All right, Coach, you're going to make sure he keeps them happy, right?
Yeah, I make sure I keep them happy.
Most definitely makes the job a little easier, right?
Yeah.
All right, Preston, I'm going to ask you, what team have you marked on the schedule that you want to play and beat more than anybody?
Right now, going into the season, I'd have to say like Hominy, since they're a pretty good team that we're going to have to go against. They're like one of the better teams we have to play this year.
Right.
So I want to go in and let the other teams that we're going up against know that we're nothing to mess around with.
Right. All right. What about you, Jacob? Do you have one in particular?
I'd have to say Hominy. We played them 2 years ago, I think, or a year ago, and they put it on us. And hopefully this year we're going to go out and show them that we're a lot better than what we was that time.
Take that as a learning experience, right? I'm sure you guys, Coach, you're going to say that. You're going to say just use it as a building tool.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago, that's a long time ago. the great thing is we're senior dominated. So when they played them two years ago in the second round, 2015, it's a long time ago. So remember what it was like to get beat that bad, and remember that we're way, way better.
Right.
And we're moving in the right direction. So
Awesome.
Homony's going to be a great measuring stick for us to get the season started off.
Very good. All right, Preston, I'm going to ask you, who is the fastest guy on the team?
I'd have to say James Bruce. His brother Jacob, pretty close to him, but I'd have to say James Bruce.
All right. What position does your brother play?
He's a utility player.
Okay.
That's basically wherever coach puts him.
Quarterback.
Okay.
He's a quarterback.
Quarterback. Okay. All right. A little brotherly love there. All right, Jacob. Who's the clown on the bunch?
Wyatt Keener. Yes.
He keeps everybody loose.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, Coach. It sounds like you got a pretty good group of kids, and you've got to be excited.
I'm so excited now. They're a handful.
Right.
They're a lot of work sometimes.
Right.
They're a little high maintenance, but I love that about them because they love coming around. They're around all the time.
Right.
They're always, Coach, you're going to be up in the weight room. Coach, are you up there? And sometimes they don't even come up to work out. They just come out and want to hang out.
Right.
Hang out in the locker room, hang out in the coach's office. You know, even when we're trying to get things done, they're wanting to hang out in there. But one of my deals is we're family, and so they're always welcome. And I haven't been this excited about a group of kids maybe ever. So I'm really looking forward to the year.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's one of those tough love type of deals, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of tough love going on.
Right.
Yeah.
They learned the hard way at team camp. They forgot some of their stuff, and they found out what rice patties were all about.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And Pizzo found out. So.
Yeah. All right. That's all right. You gotta learn sometime, right?
Yes, sir.
Makes you stronger, right?
Yeah,
Makes
definitely.
you stronger. All right. Hey, folks, I guarantee you, go down to Hulbert, Oklahoma, watch the Hulbert Riders, and they have a darn good barbecue sandwich down over their concession stand. And I've always enjoyed, I've worked for newspapers for years and years, and I always enjoyed going down to Hulbert. Nice people. Even the cops, when they pull you over and give you a ticket, they'll shake your hand. I mean, they're nice folks. It's really a nice community, and it's really a fun community event when they do have a ball game over there. Go check them out. These guys are something special. You've got a returner that's returning running backs, ran for 2,000 yards. You don't even see that hardly anywhere anymore. And so check that out. If you can't go watch them, you want to help them out, give them a call, talk to the booster club, see if you can't buy them a pregame meal, a postgame meal, buy them some soap so they don't stink when they go home to mom and dad. Go check them out, do what you can, support your local teams, and especially because they're right on the edge of our Bravado coverage area, but we still love them and we're still going to support them. So we appreciate them coming out. Thank you for coming out, sir. I appreciate it. Hope you get faster than outrage brother. Thank you, sir. Coach, thanks for coming up. I really appreciate it. All right, folks, stick around. We have the Porham Panthers coming up next. I'm your host, Eric Shannon, for Bravado TV, and this was the Hulbert Riders.